Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. So Anaheim will get the first possession. Pass to Morant. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. First down, Porzingis with the rejection.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Oh, here's Edwards. In by Porzingis. Here's the three.
And superb job by Morant there, making sure to contest without fouling. That's how you play defense.
Adams' shot is off.
Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. And when Porzingis goes to work inside, Doris, there are not a lot of answers for his sons.
We know, Kevin, obviously, that post-ups become less and less a part of the game, but still.
Instant electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
And Thomas has it in the corner. Takes the three. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Morant using that quickness to his advantage. That time he gets that one fall.
There's the screen. Outside, Porzingis.
That's what you call using your size in the featured area. That's Porzingis. Easy work right there.
It's a nice ball movement by Anaheim. Here's Holmgren. Second chance up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Unable to get that one. Outside, Drexler. Back to Morant. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. From deep. And a quick assist by Drexler as that one goes in. Morant got locked.
And look at Morant getting bold at the arc. When he was feeling it, really after watching it.
Anaheim lead by 7. To the left wing. Here's Adams. Pass to Holmgren. Morant outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Steven Adams will leave no doubt when he's near the cup.
Now McGurky trails by 9. Porzingis. Porzingis.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Back to Drexler.
3 points.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep. Here's Drexler.
It's Morant.
Watching Morant drive is like watching lightning move across the sky. If you blink, you might miss it.
3 seconds separate the shot clock indeed. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. And it's Drexler with the rebound. And Thompson sends it back. And so the first quarter is in the books. Anaheim on top. They're up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. They'll be back in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Anaheim.
Tons of points off penetration so far, guys. They're driving at will on the defense, just taking whatever they want.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. It's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular.
Thompson looking for an opening. Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Porzingis has got 6.
Boy, what a display of toughness from Kristaps Porzingis. He's a rock down low.
Here's Hill. Harrington for 3. He doesn't hit that one. Albuquerque trails by 4. Shot by Thompson. No one's around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
Checking in for Anaheim. Chet Holmgren. Clyde Drexler.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Robertson right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
In the painted area, it's where Robertson can destroy you. He's just too strong and too skilled.
It's Edwards on the wing. Back to Thompson. Shakes him. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. He's busy on the offensive end. Great contest by the defender. That's a dunk. You've got to put down in his face.
And Edwards launches it from deep. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
This guy, when he steps across half court, he is within range. Anthony Edwards, my goodness.
Over in the corner, Harrington. Holmgren gets the bucket.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the top, nicely done.
Thompson for 3. They get it back. Miller with a wide open look. No good from outside. Pass to Robertson. Holmgren. That's good. He's now 3 for 4 from the field.
The long strides of Hunger on display. This is why you can't give him a light.
Thompson outside. Stolen by Hero. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Drexler. three. And Tyler Hero hits from deep. Now it's a 4-point Anaheim lead.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Pass to Thomas. Shot to stop the run. No question on that shot. And he can't get the first one.
At the line for Albuquerque.
Teams changing it up here.
2 shots.
Good on the second free throw. Anaheim leading by 3. Pass to Harrington. And here's Drexler. Lays it up off the glass. Drexler's got 6.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Deep Thomas. And through the foul. Almost hits a 3-point line to shoot 3 seconds.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Thomas. Taking 3
He's
shots.
good on the second. And he nails the third.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And some good action to the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Anaheim leads by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they need. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
Here's Morant. Holmgren the screen. Morant drives in. Goes back out. Whistle blows. And he's good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Austin
I
Reeves.
mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Well, DB, it didn't take long, did it, for Holmgren to live up to his draft status.
Holmgren was an immediate impact player on both ends of the floor. At his size, to be able to shoot at range and the rim protection he provides, it was absolutely worth the wait for his team. This young man has got a toughness that has shocked even me.
Pulls up from 20, and Holmgren pulls it down. Anaheim leading by 3. Here's Drexler. Out of bounds. It'll be Albuquerque's ball. And Albuquerque with the possession. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. And it's Carroll in the corner. Back to Reeves. Clock at 6. For the tie. Drills the 3-pointer.
Austin Reeves.
Reeves has got it all tied up now for Albuquerque.
Off and running. Right out the back here to start the second half.
Adams is good.
Well, you have to admire the tenacity of Steven Adams. Even when he gets hit on the drive, he finds a way to power through.
Reeves in the corner. Wembanyama, a screw. Reeves can't hit. And it's Anaheim with the ball. Inside. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential operations. Albuquerque MD. It's a 2-point game.
And you look at how ready Durant was for that. He was on his spot. He planted, ready to fight.
Reeves outside. And he carries it back. The 3-pointer offline. Morant with the lead. The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Austin Reeves.
Just superior focus from Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Albuquerque trails by 8. Pass to Koulibaly. Second half of play was just under 2.5 minutes gone. O'Brien with a screen. On deep, Reeves. It's good for long range. Reeves has got 6 in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, Koulibaly. Reeves outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Pass to Carroll. Fires from deep. Puts up a deep 3. Reeves can't hit.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. Stolen away. There's 21 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your head. Let's get refocused.
And that's out of bounds. Anaheim will retain possession. And deep, Robertson. And another miss by Anaheim. John Moran has been removed to charge guys. Anaheim, he got the wins for the quarter. No points total. He come back. Fourth quarter of action is about as fast as always for Giants. And it's Bradford with the ball for Anaheim. They lead by 7. Missed inside. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Thomas. Back to Edwards. Thomas with it. Clock at 4. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off. Offensive rebound. At the elbow, Edwards. Thompson outside. Shoots the 3. Bangs home the top.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Harlan will blow right by you.
Fourth quarter. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
And Doc Rivers is taking the lead. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's go out to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He told them this is what it's all about, proving we're the better team in a tough situation. But you better want it. Coach told his guys they have what it takes to win here. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David.
That's one of his clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
They're struggling to keep up.
And we'll see if they can turn things around, Kevin. On this trip, they can't continue to come up empty.
It's to Adams.
That's a great example of how Porzingis can use his length to bother a shooter.
Thompson from long range. Anaheim grabs the miss. Morant outside. Now Wimbley, covered by Miller. Here's Drexler to the left side wing. It's stolen by Edwards. Porzingis with the ball. Picked up by Harrington. And it's Thompson with the jump.
This one has been all about Thompson. As a previous athlete, when he
second half.
To the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
That's it, goal from deep. Sinks the triple. Thompson's got the lead up to 6 now for Albuquerque. And a closer look here, guys, as from for Albuquerque.
Great job by this team closing out. Just a tremendous effort defensively.
There's the three. Take, guys. What's the strategy?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Screen by Adams. Knocked loose. And so Albuquerque takes the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. Outside Edwards. And Greg Anthony Edwards to prove himself in the NBA.
There's so much to like about his game. As outstanding as his offense is, his defense cannot be overlooked. He is a lockdown presence when he needs to be. And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Now, here's George. That doesn't fall. He'll drop his first shot. Miller outside. It's stolen by Green. Here's Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
And Zion absolutely rocking the room.
Out to Johnson. From past the arc. Great assist by Miller as that one goes in.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
Now, here's George. Williamson, the screen. To the middle. And it's Brad Miller with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside George. It's Paul George with the finish.
Well, not only looking at Paul George get up, look at the guys on the bench loving it from PG.
Outside Edwards. No good there. Good D by Williamson. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. George with no one around. Buries the long-range jumper.
And George, a volume three-point shooter, he possesses outstanding confidence and leans into that perimeter game.
Back to Edwards. Williamson with the block.
Great job by Williamson. You know, I love watching him dunk, but man, his block shots are spectacular.
Here's Green. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top, he's called it back down.
Pass to Thomas. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. 5 to shoot. He needs to get a shot off it. Shot is not for one. Comes off the run, but 6-30.
So nice to see a big guy with that kind of shooting touch. Porzingis' strongest attributes.
Williamson outside. Pass to Reed. Takes a three. Rebound by Albuquerque. Thompson outside. And here is Thomas. Outside, Porzingis. Over Reed. And it's Drexler with the rebound.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using it so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's George. 7 points in the game. And it's Williamson missing. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Thompson surveying the floor. Drexler with the steal. One-on-one here. And here's George for three.
It's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paid off.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Memphis leads it by 4. And back in a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack, as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Pass to Wall. Here's Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it.
Offensive rebound. Out to Miller. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From beyond the arc, and then some. Thompson's got 6. Now here's Allen. And stolen by Miller. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that youthful exuberance.
Down low. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Porzingis, it's a 2. Carmelo Anthony comes up with the rebound. And Anthony's got the ball here for Memphis. 3-point lead. Over Thomas. Thomas with the block. Thompson outside. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
Getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. In addition to making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of another game. And that's something that none of these guys in the forward talk about have. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish,
Reeves gets the bucket.
He's going to eliminate if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Memphis do the first free throw. First trip to the line. First free throw is good.
And the fire that Draymond Green plays with, I think, is the most admirable quality. He knows how to get himself and his teammates going throughout the course of a long, grinding 82-game season.
First team foul.
And so here's Albuquerque. They trail by 1. Pass to Carroll. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Watch out when Adebayo gets vertical. That's a big thing.
Right, Koulibaly got a lot of minutes last season, and it's paid off.
Kevin, I think this guy is hungry. I think he's hungry to prove that he can be an elite player in the league. His work ethic is top-notch. This guy, if he goes at it defensively, can be on those all-defensive teams by the time his career is done.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Albuquerque.
we've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Well, some of them here that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
Reed is free to the paint. Well, thrown by Adebayo. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Rebound by Albuquerque. And Albuquerque with the possession. They're on a 19-5 run here. Reeves outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Here's Reeves. And so it's Albuquerque in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well on this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Memphis trails by 8. Green outside the three-point line. And Benyama with the rebound.